Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rants show. This is another very, very special episode because this is a live event, or series of events. March Madness. Now, I never watch sports. Never. In fact, I watch sports so rarely. Like I usually skip like multiple years of the Super Bowl before I like actually watch the game. Like I watched a little bit this year and it was so bad. It was so bad. Everything about it was just so bad. So yeah, probably will pass next year unless it's like really good teams. But March Madness. March Madness. I don't know what it is about March Madness. I never like watch basketball ever. I don't watch the NBA. I don't watch the WNBA. I don't watch any kind of basketball. I don't even watch regular college basketball. But, but there's nothing more interesting to me than March Madness. In fact, I believe that March Madness truly might be one of the most important like American traditions. Like when people from other countries say that like America has no culture, you know, March Madness truly is like the most coveted time of year for me. Especially this year. I mean, you have the Olympics, and then a couple of months later, you have March Madness. Truly, just whoever came up with March Madness. Something about them focusing, because that's what they do, they heavily focus on the bracket. The bracket. Something about the bracket fires synapses in my brain that make it feel good. I love the good old March Madness bracket. They took the greatest idea ever, which was just to have back-to-back games, tournament style. And then they invented the bracket. They added the bracket, and they actually talk about the bracket. Because, you know, when you watch like the playoffs for football, yes, they mention the bracket, but it's not as like, you know, March Madness is the bracket and the bracket is March Madness. It's not the same with football. It's not the same with baseball. Baseball's dead. I've already made an episode about that. Baseball is dead. People can't even be bothered to watch the World Series. You know? People will watch the Super Bowl, people will watch like the championship game for the NBA. No one watches the World Series. No one. No one does. So, think on that. March Madness truly is in like a tier of its own when it comes to entertainment. Truly, what I was saying earlier is true. I do believe that it is like a coveted American tradition. Really, it really is. Like that is, in my opinion, March Madness is kind of slept on. It should be like just as big, if not bigger than the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is disappointing every year. I can't even remember the last time it was an actual team that I wanted to be in, and they just haven't been good games. You know? Maybe the last year's was. I don't even remember. They're so, you know, forgettable now. They need to go back to having like the 80s style Super Bowl. Back when it was like an American holiday, you know? Otherwise, it's just fallen off. But I believe that everyone should get the entire month of March off from work so that they can watch March Madness. You know how you get Christmas off? Imagine getting a whole month off. Like 4th of July is just one day. Imagine a month an American month. We did March Madness. Everyone could just stay at home and watch mandatory watching. It's like 1984. If you try not to watch, they'll get you. So think about that. I appreciate you listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.